Ah, there's the Pathfinder Society.
Oh!
Recording in progress.
Shut it twice.
No, Heidi said it 7 times.
Away, Discord.
All right, everybody. We last left our heroes at Sandpoint after their month-long journey into obscurity. They made good time, kicked watery butt, and have arrived in BF Nowhere, full 2 days ahead of schedule. Everybody has had a nice long rest. Roseboro, you are going to need to choose what spells you prepare daily.
Right. And I have to pony up the money to all the materials, right?
Most of the materials you have for spells your level are just you have to touch them so they don't get used up. Right? It'll say in the description if it actually consumes stuff. So it's mostly that you have a Batman style wizardy belt pouch. A bunch of wizardy belt pouches. Although we talked, and in the last market, you decided you wanted your spell component pouches up your left sleeve, so that you could hold your bow and reach in and grab the wing of bat and cast fireball.
I am not a short sleeve magician, I'll tell you that.
No. Okay, you guys are taking care. I am going through, and those things that don't have any spoilers, I am making available for the pins on the map. So you should be able to see those.
I marked all over this map, so I don't know if everyone is seeing that, and if it is obnoxious to you, I'm sorry.
I'm not seeing any marks.
Okay, so my marks are not showing, they're only showing for me. Perfect.
Oh.
Cracktooth Tavern. Oh my gosh.
Some of the marks I made are marks you made as well, so...
In adventuring, you typically get up kind of early because most of your characters... I think it's kind of universal and has been for a long time that whatever kind of character class you do, you have an hour-ish of prep or maintenance time every day. Whether that's weapons training for a fighter build or spell memorization or meditation and prayer.
I have never established when Luna does her nightly dance beneath the stars ritual for Desna, but I imagine that is a thing she does at night whenever possible. Oh, good. Okay, that's the white deer.
I mean, technically the sun's...
Ah, that building is the Curious Goblin. Okay.
So, you guys all watched the video. We're going to assume then, Marketplace, that you're all down 2 copper, and you have paid the totally honest, not local thief to show you around.
Oh, good. We did that. Great. So I can proceed with the sightseeing itinerary I made for Luna.
Yeah, it is a day. It is a day and a half now before the theater because we're gonna start at noon. Because you did your rituals, you found moderately disreputable person who's sufficiently unemployed that he can be a tour guide, and he has shown you the town. And now you have gotten some fish and chips, as only a seaside village can provide fish and chips. And being from Cornwall, let me tell you, you don't know what that means until you've actually had fish and chips straight out of the freaking ocean. So I think most of these, I'm checking them building by building. I really think that most of these don't have a lot of spoilers, so I'm making them public as I'm reviewing. But yes.
Well, and having watched the video,
yeah,
most of them were.
Yeah. So you guys are just outside the the Rusty Dragon serves meals as part of its room and board. So you are sitting in the Rusty Dragon, you're consuming your fish and chips, and you've just finished your fish and chips. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon on the 2 days before the equinox. Was macht sie hier? Was machen Sie here? You know, what are you doing?
FYI, I completely forgot that we had homework, so I did not watch that video.
Not a problem. You were polishing your armor,
You'll
and you
just
don't trust you're a paladin. You didn't want to. You didn't trust to be led around by thieves. So you sharpened. You stayed in rusty drag in your room and sharpened your sword while everybody was out getting acquainted.
we will bring you to only the most reputable places. I want to go to
Oh,
Junk
you're doing-
Beach.
You want to go to Junk? You want to go to Junk Beach? Have you? Do they have? You don't want to go to Junker's Edge. You want to go all the way down to Junker's Beach?
I mean, yes, both.
Okay.
Maybe have a chat with Gorvy. Yep. I like that idea. I also very much want to go to the cartographer shop, the way north.
The way north. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So are we doing this like? Well, how are you guys going to do this? Are you guys going to do this like amusement park style, where people take turns? You know, which line you want to stand to? I will say the streets of Sandpoint are fairly congested because there's a the festival of the year is happening in 2 days, in a day and a half, and so farmers, produce is being brought in, special order goods. Everybody's busy, and everybody's busy doing prep, not necessarily ready for visitors in and of themselves, which gives you the convenience of not quite invisibility, but irrelevance. Everyone will be kissing your butt as tourists and coming, and wanting to take your money for this good and that good. Renfest opens tomorrow, kind of a thing.
Right.
But it's not
right.
open today, and now you're just kind of underfoot. But they know you're going to eventually. You're not the only newbies here, but by and large, the touristy schmoozing, kitsch hasn't really started.
Okay, that does adjust how I wish to approach what was going to be, the Disneyland trip, where we're going to this place at this time and this place at this time, and this instead maybe more of a general roam and watch the people while we go through the streets.
I think that's always a smarter choice. Just beware the pickle stand lady.
Ah, jeez. I think most of them are now visible.
Yeah.
Everything but the fat man's feed bag.
Yeah. The place that we decided was not a good place to go.
I was watching that and I was like, what is wrong with you guys? Why aren't you going in? There's a brawl happening. That's obviously where the fun is.
Merlin said no. Merlin was right.
Oh, you didn't have your impulsive ranger with you. Probably missed all the fun. It's all right. We'll find some fun today.
We missed
There is not
all the jail cells.
There's not a surfeit. There's not a lack of taverns in town.
No. And we should definitely, do a really solid pub crawl and let Pip do his thing. And Luna would love to spend some time, gambling and learning some new card games.
Yes, the Golden Mile.
So, I think that's more of an evening activity. During this part of the day, we should, see what the people are up to, make our way around.
We're professionals. We
go
don't
rummage through the garbage.
If one of you guys has a preferred party marker that you want to put on the map, that's fine by me. And if not, that's also fine by me.
So we're using Merlin as our party marker.
We're using the dog
Oh, I
as the
thought-
party marker.
We're using this dog.
Yeah,
Good
Merlin
one.
didn't show up so well.
Yeah,
All right.
Merlin.
So,
I think I have him adjustable for everybody.
yeah, he's here. Oh, yeah. Yep, I could move him.
Okay, so
All right.
The day is yours, young adventurers. It's a bright, shiny
Shall we
day. The port town
start
smells are blowing in off of the docks. Yay! And
as we wander our way through to the market? I'm immediately tempted to be like, wait, we should go talk about getting a ship. But that's probably a post-festival conversation.
I mean, actually, it might not be a bad idea to talk to somebody now about that because, well, we're a couple of days away from the festival ending, and who knows how many people are going to want to mosey on in there at the end of the festival. If we're forward-thinking enough, we'll be in the front of the line.
Yeah, but we don't want to run away that quickly.
Also,
Who said anything about running away?
the money to be made is still yet to be made.
True.
After the festival, there might be ships available for cheaper because it made its journey. And now it's here and wasn't planned to go anywhere else, kind of thing. It was more, there might have been a ship that was basically used one way.
I didn't notice there wasn't anything in particular that I was interested in the market other than seeing the sights and smells. Everybody's very busy, so I would meander us this way.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm just going to drive the party. If anyone has somewhere to stop, tell me. Or if anyone has a place in mind that they wanted to go to, tell me. Because otherwise...
Heidi takes charge.
Totally
I really
fine.
have no objection to going anywhere. So just pick a place. We'll go there for the beginning. So.
Okay.
As long as we're not going for a jail cell, yeah.
You
Great.
go past the
We're not
general
going for a
store,
jail cell.
You go past the Tarandrock Academy, and there's squeakers. There's the sounds of children singing their memorized their alphabet lessons, and yep.
Nice.
I would like to pop in the bakery for some pastries and check out the bookshop.
Okay.
Bookshop, huh?
The lady behind the bakery seems a little distracted. The bakery, everything's perfectly clean, and the pastries are drool worthy. But the lady behind the counter seems just a little distracted, maybe kind of staring off into space a little bit. And then two younger, prettier versions of the lady bustle out from behind, and greet you with unabashed enthusiasm. One of them's half covered in flour, and the other one has a bit of frosting on her left cheek. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm Anika, and they kind of like, who's got the best charisma out of the group? I'm guessing the bard.
The bard.
The bard.
The cat. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I got 20
oh,
charisma.
Kitty, he's adorable. And the other one goes, ooh, and kind of looks down over the corner, straining to see the bard.
Hello, ladies.
Luna is just looking at all of the pastries. That one, and that one, and that one.
Okay, so I can get you a sampler box of pastries for like 3 silver.
A flight of pastries.
Flight of pastries for 3 silver, well worth it. I also intend to use these as bribes as we're rotating shop folk.
Well,
You
might
look
wanna get
really
another-
busy. Here, have a pastry.
For if you're going to be carrying around and resisting the smells coming from in between your hands, what's your will?
2.
We'll save it 2. Yeah.
+2, but yeah.
Yeah, +2. So you're going to need another box.
I'm willing to buy 2 boxes.
Okay. One open and one closed box. Are you done with Sandpoint Savories?
I do
The
want to
cat.
ask them
Yeah.
what their favorite part of the Swallowtail Festival is. I've never been to one, but I've heard about them and they sound wonderful.
Oh, I wish I could see more of it. We're always very busy that day, but it's so nice to meet guests from out of town. Professional tourist smile right
Ah,
there. You
mm,
know, um, but and one of the younger of the two sisters says, I wouldn't mind getting to see the strongman competition. And it kind of gives the paladin an eye. Just think of all the muscles.
Yes, strong men, strong wits are better.
mm. Oh dear. Well, I hope you get a chance to go see them. A little ogling is good for you.
You just
Yes.
spent like 5 days on a ship with a bunch of seamen, Luna.
Yes,
You did plenty of ogling.
naturally. She kind of blushes a little, but you know, mostly working though.
Working.
I'm just looking.
Okay.
I'm just looking out the window of the shop and looking at to see if anyone's being suspicious.
Pastry girls start talking about Belvin Valdemar and what a well-turned calf he has, and they don't mind the rest of him either. Oh yes, Mom, can you mind the shop? We're going. We have a delivery to the shipyard. Quick, grab that eclair.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli.
I really do think we need to go talk about buying a boat. Just putting that out there.
Given the way that Bruce's campaigns go, this festival is going to involve human sacrifice of some kind or another. I'm just sensing
No,
it.
no, no. They're just gonna let butterflies out.
Sure,
Yep.
just
Bye.
carnivorous giant butterflies that feast on the crowd or something.
That would be interesting.
Cynics.
Okay.
You are such cynics.
How cute
right.
are the butterflies,
Okay, so-
Bruce?
They are adorable.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Following the butterflies, following the butterflies.
Yeah.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Ron Weasley had never come across a butterfly narrated by Brucifer.
Oh my. Okay,
There
so
was a
after
teddy
the
bear one.
Yes, I am familiar.
bakery, then we'll go over to the Curious Goblin bookshop.
All right.
I especially want to know if the people who are always swapping stories are in there because I think Pip would like stories.
So the sign in front of the shop shows a wide-eyed goblin reading an upside-down book nearly as tall as him.
I take a
Inside-
selfie with it.
You have a camera?
Sorry.
You see you're
Inside the
holding up.
bookshop
Going,
is a testament to one man's obsession with the printed word. His store is surprisingly complete. Almost all of his wear, so it is. There may theoretically be walls because from the outside you can see them, but they're not visible from the inside. It is books and scrolls and books and parchments, complete
Whoa.
everywhere. There's several large chairs where people are reading. There's three local townsmen are actually the load-bearing scrolls. Yeah. There's actually 3 townies buried in books but full leather binding gold, embossed with precious metals. The real deal.
I was wrong. I thought Pip would like this place. But Ray, this seems like your kind of place.
Yep. The proprietor has a very neat is immaculate, and he's walking in between the stacks, adjusting books here and there lovingly, like they were tucking, like he was tucking in his own children, and he's humming to himself. Let me get a performance check from our bard.
Sure.
No, like there's books everywhere.
He's humming to himself, and he's better at it than you are.
Hmm. Oh.
That's a classically trained baritone. Ooh.
Forget the shipwright guy.
Well, there are other pleasure centers in the bardic brain.
I have drank this
I'm
cup
sorry,
of coffee
he
much too
says.
fast.
Sorry, I've got. Let me channel my operatic voice coach from college. Ah, hello there. I didn't see you. My name is Chask Halladin. Welcome to the Curious Goblin. You're a little early for the festival. How may I be of service? Because obviously, after a certain point, you even think in bel canto.
Hmm.
These things happen.
Right? I kid you not, my first opera coach, he even spoke with proper projection in all times. It was intimidating.
Yep. The dean in the music college at North Central. Yes, he kind of almost talked like Kermit the Frog because the back of his throat was so far opened all of the time.
Kermit the Frog here saying that I'm highly offended by your insinuation that I would in fact be a vocal teacher. I don't know.
That was frightening.
All right. That was very accurate. I'm impressed. Luna led you to this store, but this is not a Luna destination. So
What was that, Bruce? What?
If you get me copyright struck.
And then the people went into the bookstore and had an adventure. No.
Oh, we need a super cut of our videos with him narrating.
I am thinking that is a thing that needs to happen. Yeah.
And then then Brucifer decided to send the entire party into the madness maze.
No, he would decide to go in there.
Last time I offered you guys a madness maze as a way to get out of the land of the lost. You declined, you wusses.
We stayed alive up until
I said, you declined, you wusses.
I don't think I've had a character die in the Madness Maze yet.
You had kittens in one.
I did have kittens in one.
We got married in it once.
Yep, married in one.
How many times did Greg and Evan get married there?
At least twice.
Was it also to appease Bob the Skull?
Probably not.
No, I don't know if you ever met Dakota Bozer, but he ended up moving right along. So you're in the bookstore, right?
We're in the bookstore, right?
Good sir, you have a lovely voice.
Why, thank you. I notice eloquent diction upon thine own tongue.
Ah, I may not be able to read as well as you, but I definitely can speak the word well.
Ah, but like speaking and like singing, the art of incorporating the written word is a skill that only improves with use. Please take a look at my wares. It's almost all for sale.
Do you have any epic poems I could read over, learn by, possibly?
Second, that would be the second row from the left, halfway back to the end of the store.
It runs back there.
I'm going to lean over to the paladin and be like, I kind of regret coming in here.
Yeah. Saves walking.
I'm gonna sit down in one
Um,
of the comfy chairs
there-
and set my boxes of pastries on the floor and just like pick up the nearest book and flip through it as if it is interesting.
As if.
Okay. You open a book and you open a book and start reading. The man in black fled across the wasteland, and the gunslinger pursued him.
Really? That's funny. Gosh darn it.
It's so bad.
Pathfinder freaking whatever his name is. Pathfinder Stephen King is here.
Curious that such a tome would be in the Curious Goblin. So Heidi, your character, give me a will save of 15 or higher. Actually, I need a will save of 15 or higher from the entire party.
Oh.
No, nope. 5.
Cat can't read; he doesn't count.
I don't care. You said the entire party.
No.
You said entire party. I took you at your
Okay.
word.
The only person who actually made the only biped who actually made that save wants to be here. So you all look up as the light of the setting sun and the rumbling of your stomachs pulls you away from your epic, your illustrated expose on the sacred geometry of thaumaturgic harmonies. The chapter 23 of the Dark Tower saga, and you don't know what a railroad is, but the poor boy should never have been allowed to die upon it, and
Stand by me.
An iambic pentameter heroic saga oration of the of the raising of Absolom.
This is a in-game interpretation of a real-life spell that we have probably all fallen victim to at some point.
Time blindness.
And Ben walks past the mural one last time. TPK. Oh no, you're fine. None of you are harmed.
We're not
just
dead.
dinner now.
It's just, yeah.
It's actually you're a little late for dinner.
Food.
We stumble out into the daylight again.
There is no daylight.
How much-
The sun is setting on the distant waves.
Yes.
What an amazing way to have a day. I learned so much.
So you can
Never
have
doing
the
that
saga
again.
for 3. You can have the saga for 300 gold.
Not quite. I don't quite have that much money. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the Curious Goblin is like he has capital letters everything, but he has everything like in signed first edition pristine. You know, he doesn't just have Poe. He has Poe written by Poe, signed by Poe. You know, that kind of it's that kind of a bookstore, which is one reason why there's big comfy chairs because people come in and read.
And read and can't bring them home.
The
He needs to
books are
open up
mostly
a cafe.
priced for tourists from Magnamar.
He said most things were for sale. I want to know about the things that weren't.
That's the restricted section.
Get a signed copy of the Bible.
You need a signed note from a teacher to go in there.
Hey,
Signed copy
quit
of the
stealing my
Bible.
lines. Yes, what she said. Heidi knows me a little too well.
I came across this document. It says birth certificate. It says expired.
There is a single in the back. There is a single cabinet that is locked like a gun safe, and most of the writing is not in English or Common. It is not in Common or Elven.
The paladin reminds the party that he would be honor bound to throw their asses in jail.
For what?
For the thoughts I know you're having.
I'm not thinking of doing any kind of heist, excuse you. That's not how I play. Unless it's an enemy fortress. I'm like, there we go. Let's do that.
I have just been reading.
I didn't think any of these pastries were evil.
What pastries? They're all gone.
Yeah. They were mostly eaten by the time we got to the bookshop.
You have,
I'm not that hungry.
powdered sugar. You have powdered sugar from chin to nose, and both boxes are empty.
Of all the illicit white substances, that powdered sugar is by far the least offensive.
All right. Well, from here, the Cracktooth Tavern or the Hagfish are both close, or do we all just want to go back to the Rusty Dragon?
Ooh, who thinks they're tough? You've heard about the Hagfish now.
There's a cool challenge at the Hagfish.
Is there?
There's a bard challenge and there's a drink weird stuff challenge.
It's the same challenge.
Now I'm thinking of, do elves even get affected by heavy drink in this in Palladium?
Yes.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
Okay, it's not Lord of the Rings rules where it's like I feel nothing.
My tingling in my fingers.
And that's
not what you're drinking.
Elves. That's not even Tolkien elves. That's
I know.
Just yeah.
That's just movie nonsense funniness.
Right.
But
what is my constitution? It's decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent.
What was it? Lord of the Rings establishes I can barely get drunk, and then Peter Jackson in the Hobbit movies makes it so the elves are drunk in the hall with all the wine, whatever. Stupid, not consistent internally.
Well, what do we think?
We can go to the Hagfish.
Where should we go get some dinner? Hagfish?
Sure, why not? Could be fun.
I'd try a new place.
Yes, let's do this.
We're extra hungry.
Are we just leaving the dog outside?
No, he's being taken care of.
No, the dogs are stabled. That's just the party symbol.
Oh, that's just our party token. Okay. All right.
Unless somebody makes a point of telling me that they are riding their dog, the dogs are not with the party.
Yeah.
That's really hard to see there. Okay. Big fish.
Okay. Trying to getting into the Hagfish, even on a non-festival day, is remarkably similar, like trying to get a table at a Texas Roadhouse.
Doable, but with a wait.
Yep. It is packed from wall to wall. Townies and visitors, fish and chips and roast beast, and fried vegetables. There's the level of conversation almost drowns out the local minstrel. And there is, in fact, a very large glass aquarium behind the bar. The home of a repellent Varisian hagfish that Jardy affectionately calls Nora. The fact that he's had Nora replaced dozens of times doesn't count. Hanging from a nail next to Nora's tank is a leather pouch bulging with coins. Prize money for anyone who can drink down a single tankard of water scooped up from Nora's tank. Costs a single silver coin to try, but the trick is that since she's a hagfish, the water in Nora's tank is thick and horrifically slimy and foul tasting. Few can stomach the stuff, but those who do get to keep however many coins have accumulated in the pouch, and then get to carve their names in the sealing beam. There's only 28 names carved there, and the hagfish has been in business for nearly 10 years.
That's
Is that
more
a
than one here.
is that a Constitution
there
roll?
Yes, there are games. It's a will and Constitution. There are game tables, cards, checkers, dice, darts. One of the most popular game is called Yarning, which is seeing how long a local can string along an impromptu tale without contradicting himself.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you guys could happily party here for the rest of the night. It's going to be 5 silver for. Well, no, we'll call it 2 silver for humble but excellent but rich soul food. Deeply breaded fish and chips falls, melts in your mouth. And even though this is like the third time you've had fish and chips in town, because dude, fishing town, it doesn't get. It isn't old, and yeah. This really is kind of like the if you're not partying, if you're not tossing back at the Rusty Dragon, this is the second most popular place in town, or the other way around, depending on who's serving you drinks and whether or not you haven't ordered your food yet.
I would like to start with dice. After
Okay.
dinner.
How meta.
All right, and how much are you planning on gambling on dice? What's your wager?
What's the going average?
2d20 high.
So roll.
There are 3 other people at the dicing table playing a game called Top Mast, and
Okay.
we will represent Top Mast with 2d20 or sleight of hand.
Oh,
Whichever
sleight
is
of hand
higher.
is. I guess my dexterity doesn't totally suck, but I have no. Is that an untrained? Oops. No, that is not a used untrained. Okay.
So it's 1 silver. It's one
Okay,
silver
so
in, and then 2d20.
okay, 1 silver. Okay. All right, there we go. Nice middling roll. Actually, that's lower, maybe, but whatever. 12.
And you're out of silver.
All right.
You only have one chance. The house has 3.
Well, it's not the house. It's 3.
Well,
it's
there's 3 other
members.
players. Yeah.
The
Wow,
GM.
somebody got a 35.
The GM is the house.
The words "gambling is a tax on the mathematically challenged" passes across my eyeballs without any CGI.
Ow! How did I roll 12 twice?
Because it's you rolling.
I know. Pip, I need help. Hey, there's something good.
Here's the help. Stop gambling.
Okay, you win. You get your own silver and 3 other silvers back, which means you're up 1 silver total.
Quit while you're ahead.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, yeah. So the party drags her away from the dicing table.
This is not going well.
Okay.
Guys?
What is our paladin doing for fun? Are you eyeing the hagfish?
He's considering finding a couple of straps and turning the gambler into a backpack for her own safety.
I'm not good at it, but I will also like work the rumor mill while I'm playing dice.
Sure. Anybody can give me perception or sense motive. I miss the old gather information skill, but
Right.
alas. Ooh.
Notes
Okay.
+2. Halfling.
Pip, unnoticed, here's a pair of disreputable types arguing a couple tables behind him. Um, Seed bag. Hemlock's never gonna shut her down. Oh, yeah. Boss will never take that. Dressel Tenoir. It's twice the size of the sheriff. Who told you that Tenoir owns the Fat Man? That's Jubrail. That's Jubrail. That's Jubrail. What? Visky? None other. But he's nothing but a small man. No, I'd keep my tongue. I'd keep my tongue still if I wanted to keep it. No one crosses Jubrail. Don't you know that all the Sarni report to him? No. Oh, I didn't say it. You didn't hear it from me. But you're in the Fat Man. You just mind him. You listen to whatever he says. You live longer.
Okay.
And the Fat Man's feed bag is now on the map.
Ah.
Raiden overhears the story of the Chopper, the town serial killer 5 years ago in the Troubles. And how the last town sheriff gave his life fighting the Chopper, mortally wounded, and they tracked him back to his hermit's home on what is now called Chopper's Isle, where he died of his wounds from the sheriff. And the Troubles ended that night.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, I found a hidey note. I think it's a hidey note. It says Tanner, sell hides.
Oh, you did find a hidey note.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to do? That's fine evening there's nothing quite like. I mean, it doesn't necessarily smell the best because working men and women at the end of the day. But it's warm with bodies and warm with atmosphere and warm with. And suddenly a hush falls across the hagfish. No, Peter, don't do it! Oh, come on, it's just water. As the slimy, mucus-covered eel thing writhes for emphasis in the aquarium. He's doing, and everybody watches as this Peter fellow, who's a half-orc who's got to be at least 7 feet tall, plunks his in. He's wearing sailor's clothing. Don't do it. Somebody who's obviously his shipmate says, "We've got to, we're off for Magnamar tomorrow. The captain will have your hide if you get sick." I can handle it. It's just a little fish. And it takes a big wooden beer. The bartender takes a big wooden beer stein, dips it into the hagfish bowl, clops it down in front. You and everyone else stares as the half-orc starts, and of course the, chug,
Chug, chug, chug,
Chug,
chug.
starts, and he was already green, but he gets a little greener, and his eyes start to cross, and he gets about 45 degrees of mug up, and then the bartender, his eyes wide open, and he just kind of casually steps aside as hagfish water and dinner just like hit the aquarium with a big splattering noise. And of course, the hagfish is like right there trying to suck the food in again through the glass because it's not that smart. And the whole crowd's cheering and patting him on the back, and he's still kind of like dry heaving as his shipmates lead him out of the bar.
Good show. Good show.
Yeah, everybody's cheering him on good naturedly and kind of laughing at him.
Pip's gonna elbow Harvey. Harvey, you should do it.
There is that sack of money is pretty big.
That does not look like a pleasant experience.
No.
You'd be famous.
It'd be great for reputation.
Think of it. 1 prestige point for 1 silver.
even if you hurl, no.
No, you have to succeed to get the prestige.
You have to succeed.
Yeah, you have to win at what.
Otherwise, you're just one of all of the people who failed.
Right.
Yep. And you hear various big tough guys at the bar. Various tough guys at the bar relating their most recent attempts to get the money.
The hagfish water, only seconded by Flint, Michigan tap water.
You said it's
the
what?
Flint, Michigan tap
Constitution and
water
a
isn't
will?
organic. Nothing in the Flint tap water is going to eat you and enjoy it from the inside out.
That we know of.
Constitution and will.
I mean, you could.
It's 15 will, 20 constitution. 1 silver
Golly
per attempt.
dang.
Yeah, that's not
Fortitude save? Will save and a fortitude save?
Yeah, will and fortitude.
All right, Luna's gonna go for it. On the heels of the hulking half-orc, Luna's like,
Okay.
Prepare the bucket.
The will save goes first because you have to force yourself to keep drinking, and then the
To keep
constitution-
drinking,
then
the
fortitude
disgusting-
save is to keep it down. Yeah.
yeah, that will save is gonna kill me. All right. Come on, Bard, give me a boost.
I don't want to.
Magical boost, come on, sing me a song.
This is not how you get projectile weapons.
I'm going to do for bardic inspiration, or was that a real number?
Oh, yeah. How much do you want?
Alignment forbids me from harming
Saving
my party
throws, can't you?
members.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Bardic Inspiration could give you something. So yeah, if you really want that, so
Do it.
better courage for you. So yeah.
+1
I
on
look at
saving
the wizard,
throws.
so you're ready
Oh,
to
that's
heal,
charm
right?
and fear. Mind affecting ability.
I look at the wizard and go, "You're ready to heal her, right?"
All right,
I don't know
Game
if that's one
Master.
of my
This is a questionable use of Inspire Courage. Are we going to take the +1 on it?
I will allow it. I will allow it.
I rolled a 9. I only got a 10.
You get one mouthful, and the spit swallow debate is settled in public.
I hate it. I'm so stomach line.
You don't even swallow any. You just you get cheeks out, mouth empty. The bartender casually holds up a serving tray, catches it, intercepts it perfectly.
Some of that is definitely coming out of her nose.
Oh yeah.
And there's
just
the good
cry
natured cheering
laughing.
and the ribbing accompanies you all the way back to your table.
Yep.
Oh.
So how did it taste? What was it like?
Her audio completely cut out.
Yeah, your audio.
Yeah,
completely
she
went
was.
out there.
Oh, sorry. That was very loud.
If it gets too loud, it automatically just cuts out the audio on Zoom.
Oh.
That's probably best for all of everyone.
Oh, I heard it.
I'd imagine.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody tried. That was interesting flavor. If only you guys had a big, strong person who could do it.
Like a paladin?
Yeah.
Like a
My will
paladin.
save is
The
right.
paladin doesn't have the will for it. Neither my will nor my constitution are that great.
All right.
There's the game of storytelling. I want to try that.
Okay. So so the goal is to start telling a tall tale and to get as far as you can without contradicting yourself.
So the story of the Manticore?
Sure, you could do the story of the Manticore. Oh, or this one time you went shopping and had to fight off a murder of crows.
One time at bard camp.
He doesn't even have a flute. All right.
Oh my. Oh my.
All the work.
Okay. Getting started is easy. Give me a 10.
Performer.
Yeah, it's your oratory performance. This is what you do. Yeah.
Barely makes it.
Worst roll you've ever made.
And of course, continuing is harder. Now it's DC 15. Nice. Yeah. And now it is DC 20. Booger. DC 25.
Oh.
Ah.
So you go on for, let's see, a few seconds, a few minutes. You go on for an hour and a half. And you collect 2d6 gold by winning the night.
Okay, so
and as you take your nauseated friend who is still not feeling any better home for the evening, you get cheered and you're always welcome back at the Hagfish.
Oh, correct. No, slash roll. So.
Yeah, just walking past the Valdemar Fish Market, even though it's closed, is going to require a DC 10 will and fortitude saves from our ranger.
Hey.
Okay.
DC 12? I pulled it off.
I only needed a 10. But you were
only a 10, okay.
but you were triggered just by the smell of fish is no longer your friend after you've had that in your mouth. All right.
Why couldn't I have managed 17 when I was trying to do the challenge?
I know, right?
Because it's funnier.
Yeah, it was
it's
hilarious. All right, guys. Anything else before in the uber penultimate day before the festival?
Nope.
All right. 2 gold for the Rusty Dragon, and your stabling.
Yeah.
And a nice uncomplicated night's sleep.
Something I haven't had all week.
I was waiting for no, give me an encounter roll. Like, I was just waiting for it.
Why would I do that? You guys haven't resolved your last encounter roll.
Oh, no.
True.
Encounter roll inception.
Okay. Long night's rest. Up in the morning. I think his name is Joe. It could be Joe or Sam. The morning cook at the Rusty Dragon, has made corn fritters, and eggs and bacon, with just a sprinkling of cinnamon on top. Yeah,
I'm gonna get fat in this town. I like it here.
All right. The day is young. The sun is shining. The streets are full. The town is in a good mood in anticipation of tomorrow's dedication of the temple. And what you doing?
I I hate to be that guy. I might have to leave. I've been dealing with illness the last couple of days, and I feel like I'm gonna about to have a really bad time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I on my
Okay.
apologies. So I'm gonna log off for now. So
If you feel better in a bit, then welcome back. And if not,
yeah,
we are sorry. We hope you feel better.
I might
Yeah.
Feel
need a
better.
bucket. Try it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Arrows, bro.
Don't drink the
Okay.
hagfish water.
Right? Uh, well, I'm still kind of keen to go to Junker's Edge, but a part of me feels like maybe now today I want to go wander around the woods a bit.
I don't know. I don't want to go to the theater.
Well,
Just check it out a little
Ranger's
bit.
been in town for too long.
stir crazy.
You spent so long at the sea. Come on, let's see what the town people are like.
We town people are like, we had a great time. We did that yesterday. Today, let's go in the woods.
We read books yesterday. It was lovely, but we need to actually know people.
Oh yeah, we did read books yesterday. I forgot about that. The hagfish water must have wiped my mind. Okay, well, oh, we left the party marker at the hagfish.
You left
All
the
right,
party
well,
marker
Pip.
at the end of your dignity. Yes.
Mm, exactly.
You haven't been to the shipyard. You hear that there is man meat there.
There is. Yep. And we can buy a boat. Or at least talk about buying a boat. What do you want to do, Pip? You want to see the peoples?
There's a theater in town.
Yeah, that's a nighttime thing.
They
Oh,
might
are
need
you
someone
looking
to
for a
help.
job?
I'm the one that's earned money while we've been here.
No, that's true. Well, we could go see if, they're not too busy. Maybe you could bother them. Oh yeah, isn't that fortune teller? That fortune teller's right next door. I could go there. Okay, so I moved us to the theater.
Okay. All right. Oh, you want to go to Madame Mavashti's?
Uh-huh. Old crone fortune tellers make me think of the Morrigan.
Um, are any of you guys watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Not yet.
It's good, and there's a little like 7-year-old sidekick, and he tells the she tells a good story, and then she looks at the little sidekick and goes, "You will be king and die in fire, and when you pass, you will be king and die in fire, and when you pass, everyone who knows you will cheer," and then walks away.
Oh my.
Okay. What do you want to say? 1 gold per reading for Madame Mavashti?
I'll go. I just lost track of what I was doing. I'm spending money like crazy. That's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Welcome to Renfest.
Yes. Okay, I spent a gold.
Oh, okay. Is anybody else going to be here, or is she going in by herself?
I kind of imagined that Pip was going to go in the theater and maybe uh
Sure.
Yeah.
He can. There's another bard. He
Yeah.
can talk to Kurdak.
That's
Harvey.
typical.
Harvey. I keep saying the paladin, and the paladin has a name, and the paladin's name is Harvey, and I had to remind myself.
Is Harvey going
I,
in, or is Harvey not, or is Harvey still
I don't know who
AFK?
Harvey's babysitting. Harvey went AFK again. Harvey's
Oh,
hanging
okay.
out in the street, not
All
being
right.
associated with any of us crazy people.
So one bard, so bard, theater,
Yep.
ranger. All right. Pip. So there's a massive playhouse. It's really impressive. The auditorium, the layout, the seating, the cheap seats. It's halfway between the Guthrie and Shakespeare's The Globe.
Hmm.
Um, and Kurdak is a ridiculous flirt, but you're a bard, so you're kind of used to that.
Oh.
And you've already heard, like, everybody in town knows that he's actually like a serious item with the ex paladin,
Hmm.
Jasper. Like,
Yes.
you can't be in town more than 4 or 5 hours without hearing about that little bit of juicy gossip. But you guys are able to do like a jam session, and over as his theater troupe breaks for lunch.
Yep.
So Madame Vashti's very kind of kitsch. There's the red purple drapes hanging in a crystal ball over the velveted coverlet, and she's the old Sharni, totally not gypsy woman. She kind of staggers over, and the greetings. I knew you would come. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Oh, my fame precedes me.
The threads of destiny lie tangled ahead for so many. But it's so rare to see someone whose future contains such a bright light.
Tell me more.
She
What
kind of like
color is
gives
the light?
a cough, palm, to the
Oh,
table where you should put down your gold piece.
put down my monies.
Yeah. She palms it with a mystic wave, palms it with her left hand while she does a mystic wave over the crystal ball. Oh no. You deserve the bones. Wait here, one moment. And she kind of rattles off behind some curtains, and you hear some clattering and some muttering.
I just poke at the ball a little bit.
I'll let you do a
Never did get the
perception.
hang of this. Oh,
I'll let you. Yep.
oop. 11.
There's clattering and muttering.
Harvey will gladly meet Shield as needed, but Harvey's player, I think, has to call it too. I'm feeling about like Roseboro, I think.
What is it with you people? Of course, of course.
Later, guys.
Um,
Play me as needed.
she leaves. She comes out with a box with the butterfly of Desna engraved over it. And she opens it,
Hey.
and it's a bunch of bones lying on chintzy velveted, a velveted cushion. She takes them and rattles them and starts talking about that, in words that, and then she tosses them down and hisses and recoils from the table.
I look at them curiously as if I'm going to know anything. What
She
is it?
she puts your gold back on the table and pushes it back towards you. No, no, daughter, it's all right. Um, uh, I can't see anything. The bones reveal nothing for me. I'm so mistaken. I'm such an old lady. You can give a sense motive. Wow,
Not
her
my.
powers must have failed her. She's totally not lying. What a shame.
Oh, it must be all the busyness of the festival. Well, I guess bye then.
Heidi, what is it with you and dice?
Um,
Okay,
yeah,
so
Peter steals my luck.
I'm in a different room
Peter,
tonight.
so you guys rendezvous back out in front.
Yep.
It's early afternoon now.
Well, that was a bust. Do you want to go to the junkyard? Oh, yes, it is. Peter's internet is freezing,
Oh no.
which obviously means it must have more to do with his computer than with our internet, because my internet
Let
is
me
still
pause.
working.
I'm gonna pause the recording, and we can take a 5 minute bio break slash reboot
Flash
computer.
tech break. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And welcome back from our bio break. It is the day before the festival, and we've totally had Madame Mavasti had a prophetic blowout, and Pip has seen the
It's too much
theater.
commotion for an old woman.
I was gonna really enjoy that scene. Oh well.
Too bad the
Or would
dice
you
hate
like?
me. I have to continue
Yeah.
living in ignorance of whatever doom is haunting me. Out of character.
Whatever will you do next?
Um, do we
The
meet back on
theater
the
is
street?
lovely.
Yep, you guys have rendezvoused on the street. We'll call it 1
Yeah.
p.m.
The theater, oh, it's so lovely. I had a great lunch with them.
Oh, okay. Uh, so did you get a job, or is that another place you're gonna go do
Oh, I don't need a
storytelling?
job with them. They're just great people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this town is kind of a bard's wet dream.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But like it's like everywhere. I was like, I had like three places I wanted to go, but I'm like, if I take Pip with me, we can go on the entire town. Uh, to that end,
Hmm. Where to now?
are you hungry? Do you want to get a bit of a midday meal, or do you want to just keep going?
He just had lunch at the theater.
Yeah, I'd lunch with
Oh,
the,
that's right.
are
You
you
ate
hungry is
there.
the question, Luna.
Good.
She may never be hungry again.
You want some fish?
No, I'm good, thanks. I was thinking, I had heard the Reese's place has good potatoes. Potatoes sound very not fish. Um, so
Yeah.
A lot of the folks in the theater who were going to mention they were going to eat over at the Cracktooth.
Hmm. Yes.
hmm, that is a place. I remember the guy told us lots the theater people go there. Um, do we
If
want
you're
to go
still
up
feeling
to
nauseous, you might want to go to the pill
the
bug.
map shop? I
Oh
like
yeah.
the idea of the bottled solutions better. I like it when you aren't sure what the side effects are going to be.
Of course you do.
Honestly, we need to hire an extra magical hands. Maybe the alchemist guy could be
I can
hireling.
keep I can keep Raiden in the game. That's not a problem.
Yeah. I would still like to go talk to or go see the way north.
Sure.
Sure.
So
All
it's
right.
a long way from where we are, but
The way north smells so much better than the docks and the shipyards and the markets. It is just like pure sea air and gull poop, which is about as pure as sea air goes.
right.
It's a converted stable, one-story structure. and a gnome who today has purple hair. Uh,
I like purple.
it is inside. It is a cramped and cluttered. If the bookstore was made almost entirely of parchments and scrolls, um, and had the opposite of OCD, right? Like the local whoever the god of chaos is, that god is quite fond of this little gnome.
Got it.
And you are, um, yep. And there's a sign that you can see. It says, "Gone for lunch."
Hmm. Okay. How much
So,
chaos do I?
like,
Gone for lunch. Uh,
yes. And it's now like 1:30.
so we could poke around and dig through his stuff,
Well, you'd have to break it.
but the door says
Yeah, it's closed and
got it.
yeah,
So the
out to
White Deer
lunch.
is another inn and tavern,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Let's pop in there and see if maybe that's where he's having lunch. And or
Um, sure. Give me. Are you gonna ask after him? You don't. You don't see him. You do get lunch. We'll call that like 2 silver, and
yeah,
so you get lunch, and the white-tailed
a light
deer
meal.
is actually a better and cheaper inn in every way except the atmosphere. The furnishings are cleaner, the walls are neater, the food's actually a little better. Um, it's just that the innkeeper is a grumpy puss face.
Hmm.
You've met people like I have that gear, right, where where I look like somebody kicked me in the junk on the way into the door. Um, yeah, so the only reason this isn't the most popular inn in town is the owner's attitude, but his attitude doesn't prevent him from providing the best inn service you've seen outside of a major capital in
Hmm.
both of the major capitals that you've been to. 3, you grew up in one. So like, yeah, in your wild travels, being 3 weeks outside of home, but the quality of service here reminds you of Absolom.
hmm
It's just, if the owner didn't suck on lemons, this would be the perfect inn.
Hmm.
What? I kind of feel like we should stay here, Pip.
I tried. They wanted to go to the Rusty Dragon.
Yeah, interesting.
Yep. Everyone else wanted us to go to the Rusty Dragon, so that's where we went to. But we should ask about our gnome friend.
He doesn't eat here. He takes his lunch down at the academy. How else could he spend half the day arguing about history with
That does make sense.
Hmm.
So I take it he's more of an academic type and less of a go wander around outside type of cartographer.
Oh, he doesn't mind the outdoors, but he likes a good verbal wrangle just as much.
Interesting.
Perception? Oh
10.
wow. Yeah. So Pip.
This is why I brought Pip.
Yeah. Um, they're probably not if they're not fraternal twins. At the very least, this guy and the sheriff are cousins, are brothers. Like they're too close to even. They
Oh,
look too similar to even be cousins, but their last names are different, and you don't know why that is. But Lemon suck face may not be the guy to ask.
Yes. Good point.
Remember that time Luna drank the gross water because she's really impulsive?
Yes. Oh gosh. All right. You step on that banana. I
Step
affirm
right
you.
in it. I'm gonna step right in it. I hope you're ready. Okay. Sorry, it's so in character. Just
So his
as we're sitting
barkeeper,
and having relatively reasonable
the innkeeper's name is Garridan Viscali.
Fiscalide.
Mhm.
Garridan. Okay. I didn't I didn't make the good perception check, but is it obvious enough that they like
He got a 10. They look related.
okay. So not necessarily you look so much like the sheriff. Are you guys it doesn't have to be like a I have to say something moment. Okay.
Right.
I think I talked myself out of putting my foot in it.
Okay.
Uh
Hmm.
okay. So I think we had a nice chat and we should maybe consider trying to argue with the party about staying here instead. You run a very nice establishment, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. It feels very out of the way also. I like that.
Well, it's right by the north gate of town.
Yeah.
We came in the wrong side.
Yeah. Story of my life, he kind of mutters to himself.
Hmm.
All right.
Everyone we loved got blew up. It's the story of our life too.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, he's an innkeeper, so he can't pass up that kind of story.
Well, Pip will tell him the story.
I mean, maybe we could commiserate
Tell the
with the
story,
guy.
Pip.
Pip, tell the story. Where's my
Yeah, it was all really awful. Oh, it's too
Ah,
close.
oh.
Too
yeah.
close to your heart.
You choke up halfway through, and you can't. You just can't.
It's just so hard.
I'm
There,
sorry for
Pip.
your loss.
I
You
got to the
tell your
kittens.
friends we've got openings, nicest rooms in town.
I
Thank
got to the
you.
kittens and started crying.
The undead kittens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, slightly embarrassed, we make our way out.
Okay. So it's off to the Tyrandarek Academy then.
Yep.
Awesome. You get to
Oh,
the
we spent
Tyrandarek Academy.
yesterday in a
It's about
stuffy
it's
academic place. Luna whines,
um
genuinely whining.
and you hear you get to the Tyrandarek Academy and you hear children singing memory verses and lessons and stuff. Like the old stuff from the 19th century America, 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, yeah, that kind of thing.
Are they training bards here or are they training children here?
Well, I mean, you could train a child to be a bard, right?
Hmm. And this should be.
Have you met this town?
True.
40% bards.
Right.
No,
Either that or we just keep picking the wrong places to go.
A little bit
the
of
right
both.
places.
A little bit of both, honestly.
Always the right place.
Yeah,
Uh,
Pip may be in love with Sandpoint.
he never wants to leave this place.
Good, he may not survive to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Classes
we
are
could just go
obviously
in.
in full swing and lunch is over.
Okay, so somewhere there's some sort of staff room where the old guys are arguing.
No, you don't hear anybody arguing.
Hmm. Can we? Is there a person we can find to inquire after
Well,
the
if you knock,
venue Peru?
a human man with he's tall, he's kind of thin, but you notice like sword scars across his hands and forearms. Um, and and his face has seen open air and privation before. However much paler it is now. And hello, he says, charismatically. Can I help you?
Um, I was kind of hoping to talk to uh the new Peru, the cartographer.
Oh,
And
I'm
we were
sorry. You
told
just
he was
missed him.
around.
He was here for
Oh,
lunch.
seems to be
Of
our luck
course.
today.
It, it if he's not at home, if he's not at home, he may have been deciding to have a good argument with Brodert.
Brought it. They brought it again.
Where would we find Brodert?
Oh, the sage over by the old light.
Oh, yes, the old light. Yes,
Oh, yeah, I tuned that part out when the guy was talking about it.
you tuned out the name of the weapon.
Yeah,
Oh, you've heard about his
I
crack brain theory, eh? That the old
I mean,
lighthouse was some kind of weapon of magic fire.
sounded like a good story.
Well, everyone in town has heard it. There's no reason why we shouldn't share the hospitality with you, but don't say I didn't warn you.
well, my friend here likes a good story, so
Oh,
thank you for
good.
your help.
Yes, yes. One thing the sage has with Junk Beach, whatever goes in almost never goes out.
Mm.
That man can talk.
Ooh,
So on your way to the sage, a half orc lugging a wheelbarrow full of trash kind of bumbles by. Doop, 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 doop. Um, and you're off to the sage. Balding middle-aged human scholar. The This is yet another place wall lined by books and parchments. He's muttering to himself and doing some kind of calculation on chalk, on a blackboard with chalk. Um, Mathematical or magical symbols. There's a point at which you can't tell the difference. Um, and sorry, terribly sorry. Come in, come in. How can I be of service today?
oh, what we
We
were
were
looking for. Oh,
we were
Luna, please
looking
go
for
ahead.
Vesnet Peru.
Oh, oh, charming man, positively charming. He's one of the few people who I may yet convince to see the truth of the fire tower.
So how does it work?
Oh, you didn't. Okay, and you lose the next hour into this idea, that this wasn't just a hinterland. You see, this was part of an ancient and glorious empire of high magics, the like of which we've never truly recovered after Earthfall. No, no, the old ancient Varisha had mysteries, and they would tap into the magic of what elements we do not know, and reach out with fire like the sun and defend the local waters as far as the eye could see. And mind you, from the height of the towers, you could see pretty high. If the base of the ruins is not here, let me show you my calculations, and on we go. It rapidly becomes clear that if you don't interrupt, you're going to be here. You're going to be in yet another bookie place until the sun sets.
I would like to describe to him the light beam that struck the tower of our parents and destroyed it.
Ooh.
And ask him if any of that sounds familiar to the study he's done.
That may well be. Coherent beam of magical energy. Yes, yes. And did the ruins look anything like the ruins of this tower over here?
I haven't looked at the ruins closely in order to compare. Can we go look at them?
Well, I won't be going anywhere, to be sure.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Why'd you give me survival? Or let's
yeah.
see, we got
I want
knowledge,
to go.
engineering,
I have
perception.
survival. Um,
Well, I'm a bard, so
Yes,
I'll try
it's bardic
survival.
knowledge. You can try knowledge engineering.
what is that?
20 survival.
Um,
22 knowledge engineering.
you know, the patterns are not quite the same, but they're similar.
Hmm.
There's the radius is the same, and and both targets were high towers, and the rubble distribution is the same. Oh well, actually, they may be similar. There may be a connection.
Hmm.
So was the Sage's theory that this was the weapon, or that this was destroyed by
Oh, well,
such
that's a
a weapon?
fascinating thing. I'm glad you asked. You see, it stands to reason that if one society was capable of creating such military and mechanical marvels, of however magical they may have been, they could only have been overthrown by something of equal mystical might, and so it may have been an exchange of fire, you might say. Who
Hmm.
Hmm.
knows? Who knows what mighty foes may lie at the at the bottom of bottom of the waves beyond.
Hmm. All right. We came with a very different question, but thank you, sir. You've given us some information to chew on.
Bless you, young lady. Bless you. It's been so nice to speak to somebody who isn't shackled by their presuppositions. Yes, yes.
Well, that is something Luna seems to be very good at, is just taking everything at face
Presuppositions?
value all of the
What
time.
what is a box and why should I stay in it?
Huh.
Goodness gracious.
So, what do you think, Pip? Not in the guy. So, we kind of chew this as we wander around the streets. Actually, yeah, just kind of wander back towards the where is our inn? Back toward the Rusty Dragon.
Okay.
Um, this feels it does. Do you think the patterns seem really similar?
I've lost connection again.
Oh, yes, you have. Peter has lost connection again.
1 second and pausing again. All right. So you've abandoned your quest to finally track down the wandering gnome.
Ah, yeah, actually, yes. Now my brain is on this other puzzle. Although we do need to dig into our missions, but the great mystery of the tower fire, it's strangely
Yeah,
convenient that this almost seems related,
definitely
thousands
has
of
something.
miles away. Well, and I mean, this is an ancient ruin, right? What if it's
Yes.
not an ancient ruin?
It's ancient.
Well, it's at least 100. It's at least 150 years old.
Yeah, Pip's pretty sure it's ancient.
Hmm.
It
Hey,
just
look,
seems.
you're near another tavern.
We are,
Ah,
Reese's place.
yes.
Yeah, don't try to pub crawl Sandpoint. You'll die.
right? I mean, we're stretching it out over 2 days.
We still haven't
Ah,
gotten to like two or three of them.
Reese's
Hmm.
place. We should go in there and see what those lovely potatoes
All right,
are.
so
Yes.
Risa McGravy operated the tavern for the first 30 years, and even now that she's gone mostly blind in her old age, has left the day-to-day affairs of her three children, Besk, Lenalee, and Vodger. The mysterious Varisian sorcerer remains a fixture in the town. Known so much for Risa's tales of ancient legends and myths as for its spiced potatoes and cider, this tavern is a favorite of the locals, if only because its out-of-the-way location ensures strangers rarely come by.
Mm.
So you get
Ancient
looks when
tales
you,
and
yeah,
histories.
hmm but you do get looks when you come into Reese's place because this is like the towny tavern.
Right.
But
Mm.
it's half empty because it's only like three. And one there's obviously the family working here. Somebody's cleaning dishes and somebody's cooking, starting the evening meal, and somebody's wiping down tables. And over in the corner by the fireplace, with a shawl, and roomy white eyes, is who could, could only be Risa.
Oh, I'm going over there.
Yeah, I was like, I would like to pick up a beer and go sit with her.
Luna
And
is struck with a sudden stab of homesickness because Risa reminds her of nobody more than a certain old hag.
oh, on.
So you want to get a beer? Are you getting Risa a beer, or are you just getting beer for yourselves?
I would like to get whatever I knew the Morgan's favorite drink was. I'm going to get that for Risa.
Oh,
Just
okay. Mulled apple cider. Mulled apple cider.
okay. And I will bring it to her and be like, I don't know if you like this, but you remind me strongly of someone who is important to me, and this was what she loved. And
Oh,
it,
don't you sound like the dearest thing? Smells delightful. I don't know your voices. Who do you be, and where do you be from?
we're from Absolom. We're come for the Swallowtail Festival. I'm very
Absalom,
excited for it.
all the way. You must have sailed halfway
Yes,
around the world. That must
we
be a
did.
tale to
It
tell,
was,
indeed.
oh, it was such
It's
an
quite the
adventure.
tale. Quite the
Well,
tale. It's
sit,
amazing.
sit, pull up a chair. We've got a few hours before I have to get back to work. Why don't you tell me your tale? And in exchange, maybe I'll tell you one.
All right. Pip will tell the tale. Hopefully this time he doesn't foobar as much.
Luna will aid.
All
I
right,
don't
cool. That was
actually
fun.
know if aid is in Pathfinder or not, but
All right, are you telling her, including the Skyfire and everything, or are you telling her the "we're not insane, please don't lock us up" version of the tale?
I feel like she's okay with she's okay with the insane tale, so I'm gonna go for the insane tale.
Okay. Oh, you poor dears. I'm so sorry for your loss. And so young, so young. Well, you mustn't lose hope. No one knows what the future holds.
Hmm.
Hmm. Thank you. And we haven't given up.
And what sort of story would you be coming to Old Visa for? Old Risa for?
I'm I'm I've become curious about the ruins on the edge of town. The one that looks like a tower that's burned up or crumbled. What happened there?
10,000 years ago, much of modern day Varisha was ruled by one of the earliest human civilizations on the Vistani mainland, the Thessalonian Empire. Formed by Aslanti exiles, ruled by the Rune Lords, wizards of tremendous power who practiced sin magic, this nation built enormous stone monuments on to its own vanity using giant slave labor. The Thessalonians were also served by the indigenous humans, whom they divided into two castes, the militia and the providers. The militia were trained in martial techniques to serve the nation's armies, while the providers worked as farmers and craftspeople and miners and mystics. Already weakened by corruption and warfare, Thassalon crumbled during the destruction and chaos by Earthfall. The Rune Lords, having foreseen this apocalypse, disappeared
Hmm.
and have not been seen. And the militia turned upon each other. They're burning the rest of civilization in centuries of fights of who would rule the blasted wastes after Earthfall. But you see, it was we, the providers, the Sarni, who still dwell and live in the land.
Hmm. Wow. Amazing tale. It's an amazing tale.
Well, the human militia caste broke into clans and developed into the Shoanti people, who began settling all over modern-day Varisha, and the provider caste transformed what are now known today as the Varishans, from whom the land takes its current name, and we were nomads on the earth. It was during that
Hmm.
time that the dwarves emerged at the surface of their completion for their quest for the sky, and established the sky citadel of Yanderhof.
Hmm.
A sky citadel? That sounds neat.
Sky Citadel. Oh, yeah, there's mighty dwarven fortresses that can be found throughout Avestan and Garand. The first to be built by the stout folk when they emerged into the surface world during the Age of Darkness. In order to make a mark on their newfound home, they built 10 sky citadels, fortified cities, and massive engineering feats. Typically metropolis-sized creations, they were decorated ornately in the dwarven fashion, contained many murals and events of the quest for the sky. They were almost exclusively of stone, and such as their craftsmanship, the time has only slightly worn away their centers. Although 10 citadels were built in total, only a few have established intact to the present day, and fewer still are held by the dwarves.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to go see one.
Well, you could go to the Cloud Spire in the Mwangi Expanse, or Dongun Hold in Alkenstar, or High Helm in the Five Kings Mountains, or Yanderhof in the Mindspin Mountains, or Yormundun in the Wolf Crags.
Hmm.
There was Kragaden in the Nirmathas and Kravenkis near the World's Edge Mountains in Taldor. Helderdan, Koldakar, and Tol Doakar are lost to time.
Hmm.
Okay. The hagfish was fun. This is my new favorite tavern. Okay.
But you need not worry. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong old crone. GM reboots.
I do tend to go talk to the old crones.
You do.
Oh,
And
all
at the
right.
end of that long oration, the dinner crowd is actually starting to trickle in. And there's a hiss and a shout of "Mother! Coming, coming! You worry about these curmudgeonly fisher folk. I like the cut of your jib and the sound of your voice. Why don't you two dear people come visit me again when you have time?
Oh, we will.
We will. Thank you
I will.
for your
Uh,
stories and your wisdom.
may I give you a word of advice, girl? Never let a fortune teller give her your money back. And then she leaves.
What does that mean? Why does that worry me so much? Pip, why does that sound scary?
Sounds like advice to me.
I'm gonna like,
Well, you had good mulled cider, and we're talking the alcoholic stuff. You've had good mulled cider, an excellent chat, and it is now getting about dinner time. You can eat here. You could, I don't know. You want to try the way north again, or you want to?
I do want to
The
try the way north.
Sandpoint is your oyster.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
the
it
food
only
smells
took
so
you
good
6
there.
hours of misadventures, but hey, there's a gnome in there.
Oh,
If you've ever tried to
Oh,
find an individual person, which after you got separated at Renfest, that was the inspiration for today's misadventures.
that's
oh,
what it's
so
like.
hard.
And when you didn't have a cell phone to be like,
Yeah.
stop moving, stay at the mask shop.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
At least people actually knew who they were instead of, just the random strangers, running around.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so there's a little chime, and you walk into the converted stable that is now random, totally random scrolls and parchments, at least over, 3 gnomes high, which is the size of the rolling of the rolling stepladder that he's got next to his desk.
Yep.
Hello, hello. Can I help you today?
I presume you're Vesnit Peru?
Is it Peru? Yes. You speak true.
I've been wanting to meet you.
Well, mission accomplished.
Um, and quite a journey it's been. You've been all over today, apparently.
Well, there's a big world out there, and without a map, it's easy to get lost. Would you like a map? I sell them.
I, oh, yes, I love maps. I love exploring. And I was wondering about your maps and exploring, and now I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited. Uh,
Well, you're in luck. I have maps. Is there a particular map that you're hankering for, or would anyone do? For I find that almost every map is its own treasure.
Suddenly, I'm interested in maps to sky citadels, or a sky citadel. Or do you have a map of a sky citadel? Would you like a map of a sky citadel? I'm an adventurer, you see, and I like to explore. And suddenly, I'm very interested in these sky citadels.
Give it a week.
Oh, wow. Let me look at something here. Oh gosh, that's not any better. Those are so powerful remote areas. Let me see. Do I have a map? Map? Well, they say that Lost Jormund, maybe you would be the one to find Lost Jormungandin. But you wouldn't need to bargain with me for that. If you found Jormungandin, you could sell your price. Why, they'd make you a Pathfinder for that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Snickers
Interesting.
unsuspiciously.
A Pathfinder. Oh, who would want to be one of those?
Well, they do have a nasty reputation, and I wouldn't let the Sharni know about two young Pathfinders such as yourselves being in town. But your secret's safe with me.
Oh.
Oh, did you mean to keep your secret in a town this small? Well, let me tell you, boys, don't come so directly from Absolom the next time that you want to not be known as a Pathfinder. I'd recommend you sail to a nearby town and then walk your way in, where you could be from anywhere, positively anywhere. But there's only so many ships come in and come out, don't you know?
Hmm.
But
Why?
we did go the
It's been
roundabout way.
48 hours. We don't get a ship from Magnamar, but every other 48 hours. So if you lost any friends, they won't be arriving till just about after dinner.
Hmm.
Chaz! Maps first! Maps first! Um,
Would you need a
so,
particular map? Would you just like to see a map? I've got some nice ones. Would you like maps in color, maps on vellum, maps on parchment? I've got a few carved into wood.
ooh, that does sound nice. I like parchment myself. So this Jormungandin how lost is it? Like no one knows even vaguely where it is, or do we know the approximate region where it's rumored to be?
No one's seen Jormungandin for thousands of years after after invasion and disaster swept through the Wolf Crags.
Wolf Crags. So the Wolf Crags is the. Do you have a map of the Wolf Crags?
Oh, I probably have a map of the Wolf Crags around here somewhere. Let's see a map.
I'm gonna make a map. I'm gonna go find a lost dwarven citadel. Do do do. All the strong Morrowind vibes.
Um, Goodness gracious, the campaign I'm gonna have to purchase for Heidi's tangents. All right.
You're dull. I never
Give
make
me a
things dull.
give me a D10. Give me a D10 times 10 for the cost of a map of the Wolf Crags.
Boy, I hope that's not in gold.
Oh yeah, it is.
10 times 10. Oh, I don't have that much
Okay.
gold.
Oh.
Okay. You don't have
Okay.
60 gold?
I do not have 60 gold.
Hmm.
Uh, can I?
Yes. You guys decided to spend your money on we want to stay alive gear.
We did.
I mean, you need Luna. Do I need to buy this for you?
Doesn't she have an actual quest map that she needs? Like, isn't this her quest? She needs to actually get.
Yeah, I need to like make a map. Um, and okay, so I don't have enough gold right now, but I can find some jobs. Or do you have some jobs that I can do?
And such as yourself. How much do you know about the lay of the land?
We're pretty new to it, but I do know a thing about how lands lay.
Okay, why don't you give me
Also,
another
waters.
geography?
Oh yeah, all right. Come on, don't be bad luck. I got 14.
Well, you're not hopeless. But you're not where you need to be. Tell you what, I can put you to work, and you can work off the price of that scroll.
Um,
These maps need a good cataloging. They never seem to be where I need them.
oh, I will do the work that needs to be done. But I can look at maps. I do like looking at maps, so I think I can
Well, you'll
organize
need
maps.
to in order to sort them properly, won't you? But be
Yes,
careful.
I
Some of
will.
them are delicate. Okay, so you have the ability to, when you have complete days that you can spend. Yeah, why don't you make a note in your character shop? 60 gold for a
Yep.
map of the Wolfcrag Mountains. Trade in labor at the way north.
60 gold for a map of the Wolf Crags Road. Trade for labor at the way north.
Oh.
Peter,
Cool.
Yep.
what's up?
All right.
Oh no, I'm just yawning.
No, I know, but Heidi's quest is now
Ah,
mostly fulfilled, or at least, actually, I don't think she's made any progress. You have to map the region. Wasn't that your quest
Uh,
for the Pathfinder Society?
e- map. Yeah, that was something I was wondering about because I didn't. All I had was I needed to make a map. Yeah, of the region, whether that's a
Yep.
specific area or
Oh, that's a specific area.
I think my mine is to get more tails, so I'm collecting plenty of those.
Let me do some things really quick, and we can start tracking Heidi's quest.
oh yeah, there it is. My map the region. So it was a little vague.
Give me a sec. I need to zoom out and get a scale reference. Oh, well then. Yeah, we can do that. Give me a sec. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 miles. 50. 1/5. 320. Okay. Sorry about the delay. I have a page of Heidi's quest.
Yay.
Here you go.
Loading. Oh. Oh! Not loading. Fog of Ward. That's what I've seen so far.
Yeah, that's
That's
you
Sandy Point
sailed
right
into
there.
town. This
Yep.
is the map you can make. Of course, you're
Okay.
going to need parchment. You're going to need parchment and map and scrivening tools.
I am. Hey, if only there was a cartographer's shop. I can't afford, the map of the Wolf's Crags, but I can afford some supplies.
Oh, geez. Oh, Lynn, that sounds like you're gonna be quite busy trading services for goods.
Says the guy who keeps working off our stay at the inn by telling stories.
Hey, are you complaining?
Nope. In fact, can you tell a few more stories? Because money's getting light.
You're the one that
Rich
likes to
kids
go to
are
the
no
woods.
longer so rich.
Yep. We're gonna have to go
Probably,
capture another pirate ship.
unless you guys want to work, get town, carny jobs for the festival. Probably not gonna be able to get work until after the festival.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna have to wait till after the festival.
Give us Pip's quest again.
I didn't get very good notes written down for Pip's quest. I got as far as writing Bard, establish.
Okay.
I remember it had something to
Um.
do with stories, but then I think that was when we had to run out because we realized the church alarm was going to go off soon.
Okay, so Pip's quest is to return with an accurate chronicle of all of your with an accurate chronicle of all of your adventures. So he's the party historian.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I had bought sheets of paper and that I had planned to write in a journal every single night. So,
Just like your mom taught you?
yep,
Can I get a lore geography?
from me or from Heidi.
Don't care.
Lore or knowledge geography.
Knowledge geography. Sorry.
That one was not
There's
very
that
good.
Palladium GMing from me, right?
Oh yeah.
Um,
It's embarrassing when the
if
bard
you
does better on geography than the ranger. Like, I'm
if you take
embarrassed.
if you take the ranger up onto the melted ruins, you'd be at a high point, and she could start surveying to increase her map.
Luna, 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 let's go up here. We can see more. Remember what they taught us is that you can see better from a high spot than a low spot.
Yeah.
I mean, when I crawl up on your shoulders, I see better.
You're not crawling up on my shoulders again.
We'll see.
Okay. So we go back over to the tower and maybe don't walk by the sage's place. We don't have that kind of time anymore.
It was
Okay.
enjoyable.
We did. We learned a lot from the old people we talked to today.
Old people are kind of cool like that.
They are. It's very important to talk to old people. Oh yeah, this is making me want to explore. Okay.
There you go. So you can see that's kind of the boundaries of the horizon.
Hmm.
Open water and the nearby hills. And
All
I've
right.
got the scale set, so
Oh, okay.
almost a
Kind
mile.
of. Okay. So
Yeah,
after the
it's
festival, I can definitely start doing some exploring.
oh yeah, no
Maybe on
worries.
maybe on downtime days, that could be a thing I'm doing, although that might become adventuring.
I think that might become adventuring rather quickly.
I think that might become adventuring rather quickly.
Well, if you remember the economy of Sandpoint, can I get a knowledge local?
That's not going to be for me.
I know we have a
Although
bard.
after we do.
All right, bardic knowledge. Sandpoint is not just primarily a fishing village. The reason it's a full size town is that so the local city of Magnamar does not produce enough food to feed itself
Mm.
from the local geography, and so it's got outlying farmlands. And Sandpoint is a dispatch, an embarkation point for food shipments
Mm.
from the outlying farmlands. That's kind of the one reason why there's so much tourism, and it's also kind of why Sandpoint exists and is so much larger than your typical small town. American cattle towns, where the people would drive their cattle to market, and you had a disproportionate number of saloons, right? Like Dodge City. Um, this is where people bring their produce in and ship it all, and so there's a disproportionate amount of entertainment as an industry for the town. I mean, it
Yep.
by all means does feed itself by farming and fishing, but primarily fishing, because the extra produce from the farms takes care of like their grains and vegetable needs. But that's kind of
But
the
having
how of Sandpoint.
but having more things for people to do when they come out and in is actually a really good thing because otherwise they're going to do it all in one spot and be destructive. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm moving the party back to Sandpoint, but
Yeah.
there's Heidi's quest.
All
Yep.
right.
Anything else for this day?
Uh, do we want to stay at the White Deer instead of the other place?
No, no, we've paid up there. That's where the dogs are down there too. So
Oh, okay.
You might catch lunch at the White Deer. It is the best food. It is the best food in town. Like
yeah,
highest quality for
Yeah.
lowest price.
yeah. So,
Yep. All right. So grab a meal at the White Deer. Sure. And then go
Dinner at the White Deer, and
yep.
then back to the Rusty Dragon.
back to the Rusty Dragon to sleep until we can convince our party to move.
Face to face.
Well, the crew of the Rusty Dragon is a bunch of characters, right? The barmaid, the owner, who's a former bard adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
The barmaid who's earthy and friendly and kind and round in all the right places for the males, and a decent cook who mutters and sputters, but turns out hot, good, greasy food.
Yeah.
And stables that will house your dogs right next by it really it's
It
excellent
really it
marketing and a good setup.
it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
That's it for today.
that's it for this day. Let's
This
Yep.
get a
day.
bardic performance to pay the rent.
Yeah.
Because if you get it's the equivalent, because it's like 2 gold, and I think you just made enough to pay for everybody's rent.
Yep. Other than that 20.
Uh,
So yeah.
yeah, so the party's down in the common room, where the party is, har har, for several hours each evening, and that's how you guys pay for your room and board.
Yep. Yep.
All right. It is festival day. We got at least 50 minutes to go. So good job,
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So, you guys wake up, the town is transformed, and the boats are already coming in. People have sailed through the night. The streets are packed. It is full on 4th of July Ren Fest level crowds. Tourists and all, and everybody who can possibly be spared from the local farming communities. Uh, and just FYI, having done medieval logistics, for every person in a town like this, there are probably 7 to 8 in the surrounding farming towns.
Hmm.
Because that's like actually a measure of civilization, how much surplus each farmer can produce, and because that surplus has to produce for that's that's your carrying capacity for an urban setting.
Hmm.
So, like in the year 1000, it was 9 to 1, and with agricultural advances like crop rotation, then it got up to being like 4 to 1. Like for every 4 peasants, you could have somebody in a city.
Hmm.
But that does mean for everybody in town, I can easily bring two hick farmers in, for the festival day, and that's
Now
not counting
living,
tourists from Magnamar. And this place
now,
drags tourists
yeah,
from Magnamar. So
we live in a small town now, and literally on 4th of July, we were stuck inside we could not leave the town because the main street was closed down.
yeah, yeah.
Both exits that would go over the river were closed down. We could not get through.
Um, so it's actually, you have to be conscious of working your way through the streets. The big deal, of course, isn't going to be until noon. So you guys have all morning to have fun with, most of the local businesses and shops have set up competitions and markets, and there's huskers and buskers, and if like our paladin
Pickle!
wanted to be this,
Get your pickle!
our paladin
Was the strong man.
does the strong man, and
Yep.
And we noticed
um
one of the girls from the bakery managed to sneak out and watch it, and she's like, "Ooh."
sorry, our paladin actually can't compete with a local shipmaker. But with
Pip
this
tries it
many
as well.
people, somebody's type, and even the elf gets a couple looks. Um, but the big event, of course, is going to be at noon, which is the recommissioning of the Sandpoint Cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me a moment. Anything in particular you guys want to do before the big commissioning?
Um,
Character or plot or flavor wise?
I don't have anything in particular for Luna. She's just excited to experience the festival. She's definitely looking forward to the Swallowtail release. Um, but yeah, just kind of existing. Luna's just going with the party atmosphere in the moment.
Okay.
Whatever looks interesting.
The release of the
Any gambling.
butterflies. Yep. The release of the butterflies is amazing. Like they have a whole covered wagon just completely full of brilliantly brilliantly um brilliantly vibrant purples and blues and reds swallowtail butterflies, and they release them, and all the little kids start chasing them all through the streets. So toddler to preteen chaos, as the kids are never actually quite fast enough to catch the butterflies, but the happy giggling chortling joy of childhood now fills the entire town.
What are the chances of somebody having made butterfly wings that we could buy and wear?
Almost certainly paper mache butterfly wings.
Yeah, Pip wants some of those for me and Luna. So
Yep. Savannah's
I
Armory is selling them for like a copper a piece. Don't get them wet.
okay.
um that actually made me think of Luna would absolutely like to buy like an actual nice butterfly holy symbol of Desna at this festival.
Oh, sure. Sure, no problem.
I mean, I know I just told the gnome cartographer I don't have enough gold to buy a map, but that was
Silver or
yesterday.
wood?
Today I need a holy symbol.
Silver or wood?
Silver.
Give me a sec.
Oh, and you wonder why you have no money.
25 gold.
Woo! I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some work. Yeah, I mean,
So
it's
you missed a
important.
session where we did quite a bit of work. So yeah, so
I
Yep.
did miss that session. I this is important to me though. 38 minus 25. All right. And now I have
1 second. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right. So it's time for the dedication of the cathedral.
fine.
Yep.
I look
You
forward
can
to
go
this.
ahead and there's a big stand in front from which the butterflies were placed, and let's see. They have specific flavor text for me here. All right, so finally is the all right. Let's see. So the turnout for the opening speeches is respectable. As the four keynote speakers are each deliver short but well-received welcomes at the festival. Major Deverin's friendly attitude and excitement prove contagious as she welcomes the visitors to town and jokes about how even Laz Rawanski, the local tanner, a notorious workaholic, managed to tear himself away from the tannery. And everybody laughs, except for, of course, Lars. Sheriff Helmuck brings the crowd down a bit with his dour mood to be safe around the evening bonfire and requests a moment of silence for those who lost their lives in the fire that claimed the town's previous church several years ago. Lonchiku Kaijutsu, the head of the noble family that owns the glass works, has been prevented by a illness. But Kurtik Drakus, the town theater guy, brings everybody back up. You guys have had festivals. Father Xantus steps up to give a short speech, thanking everybody for coming to before declaring the festival underway. Games and contests take place. There's weightlifting challenges, balance beams, tug of wars. It's a real life Ren fest. The Swallotail release is at noon. Lunch is provided free at the expense of Sandpoint's taverns. Each brings its best dishes. This is much a marketing push by the taverns as to win new customers as it is to feed a hungry crowd. And becomes apparent the darling of the lunch is once again a Mako Kaijutsu, whose remarkable curry spice salmon and early winter drop mead easily overshadow the other offerings, such as the hagfish's lobster chowder or the white deer's peppercorn venison.
Mm.
And finally,
Oh,
as the
those all
sun
sound
begins to
delicious.
set, as the sun begins to set, Father Xantus takes the central podium, uses a thunderstone to attract everyone's attention, and clears his throat as he prepares to recite the prayer of the first dreaming. Unfortunately, the thunderstone's detonation is no sooner does the thunder than I need I would like you guys to place give me a placement somewhere here-ish in front of the wooden podium in the
I'm
in the
only seeing
crowd.
a black screen.
Yeah, same here. So.
This should not be. It's not hidden.
Yeah, still seeing as a black screen for some reason, so.
Loading. Loading.
It's still
Uh,
black.
still black.
Still black, yep.
Um, I will try exiting and reloading.
It's not Fog of War. Whole page is revealed. Have you dragged your character on? Because the track's site.
Starting character.
Oh, okay. Um, where is my token? There I am.
No,
I
still
can
not
see
seeing
Pip's
anything.
name, I can see Luna's name, but we're just names floating on blackness.
That is unacceptable.
Yeah,
What is
interesting.
going on here?
Ah,
There.
I have seeing.
Yes. I also see.
Okay. You're in the middle of a crowd, and let's get at least Raiden and Sir Harvey with you.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
somebody's got Harvey. Okay.
Oh, somebody else should drag Harvey, because if I drag him, then you guys can't
Oh,
control
then we
him.
can't move him.
I got Harvey. Oh. Let's see Harvey.
Not both of us.
So nice, you summoned him twice.
Uh, I deleted it. There we go. Fine. So,
Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
for a brief moment, Harvey from a dimension where your parents didn't die exists, and then he disappears.
What's that?
Illusions.
Quantum physics is a witch. All right. So
All right.
a sharp retort, like a crack of distant thunder, slices through the excited crowd as the sun-setting rays paint the western sky. A stray dog that has crawled under a nearby wagon to sleep starts awake, and the buzz of 24 conversations quickly hushes as all turns towards the central podium, where the beaming Father Xantius has taken the stage. He clears his throat, takes a breath to speak, and suddenly a woman's screams slice through the air. A few moments later, another scream rises, and then another, and beyond them a sudden surge of strange new voices rising. High-pitched, tittering shrieks that sound not quite human. The crowd parts and something low to the ground races by, giggling with disturbing glee as a stray dog gives a pained yelp and then collapses into a gurgle, its throat cut open from ear to ear. As blood pools around its head, the raucous sound of a strange song begins, chanted from shrill, scratchy voices. Goblins chew and goblins bite, goblins cut and goblins fight.
Oh,
This is why we can't have nice things.
who invited them?
I have a feeling
Give me
that'll be a.
perception checks.
Oh, I closed my character sheet when I reloaded. I guess that makes sense.
You're gonna have to point out um you're gonna have to point out the goblins.
Yeah. I don't know where they're at all.
Quite the turn from usual roles, by the way.
It's okay.
It's all right. We were in social situations. Luna was oblivious. Now we're in combat. Pip has no clue. It actually works out. All right.
Pip sees over by a fruit stand Melon-headed monstrosities with sharp, pointy teeth. Heads far too large for their skinny shoulders, and expressions of terminal ADHD as they wave swords of broken metal. And one of them is capering, just up and down next to the the slit-throated dog. And now we roll for initiative.
They hurt the dog.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't like when you hurt dogs. Okay, now this is where I need to right click so that it goes into the place. Character sheet in it.
What's this? Oh, are you controlling everybody else?
Well, I'll get them all on the init chart, but we should probably
That's fine. Yeah.
split.
Split them.
Yeah.
Do you want Harvey or do you want Raiden? You've already done Raiden, then. Well,
I'll take Ray because you're already a spellcaster, so juggling 2 spellcasters would be a lot. So if you juggle the paladin instead.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And Luna will say, oh, I didn't pop it out. That's why I can't minimize it. Uh, goblins, 12 o'clock, behind the fruit cart.
At first, Pips looks up and then looks at the fruit cart. Sundials are a thing, man. 12 o'clock's up.
Well, yeah. Oh, the goblins are quick little boogers, aren't they?
Usually.
I don't have
One
combat
of them
for
is.
my favored. All right, favored enemy, +2 on that, +2 on weapon attack and damage. Okay.
And I'll be generous about prepared spells for Ray.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It'd be great
Luna
if they
goes
had like
first.
just a bonus, temporary bonus, but that's okay. Alrighty.
No, Pip feels magic in the hideous song.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
All right, I'm gonna take a move and get myself into this space in hopes to create a bit of a choke point.
Okay.
Of course, they could
Are
just
you
go around
readying
that
action
side,
then?
but yes, I am readying a slash anything that tries to run by me action.
All right. So as soon as they get in range, you'll be able to roll. I'll let you roll your attack, and that'll be in addition to any attack of opportunity you might do.
Okay, and I am axe and shield.
Out axe, out shield. Yep. All right. Okay. And did I not get those? Why do only 2 of them have turns? Okay. It is their turn.
They are cute and in their evil, monstrous little way.
Yep. One of the goblins races over here and promptly bends over and picks up a worm and eats it.
Goblins. I need to look at Ray's sheet. Ray, isn't it? After the goblins. Okay. No, yeah, Ray.
This one goes fine bone and races over to start chopping at you.
Okay. Do I chop at him first when he gets in range?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And that is +2. I just haven't put that in
So
there.
he goes dibs on the thigh bone, takes 2 steps forward, and you cut his head in half.
Wow, I didn't even look at that roll because my. Yep. Well, this new axe is good.
Might me get it. Assault Goblin 1, Assault Goblin 2. Yep. Oh, I gave the last one. Oh, well. It doesn't particularly matter. All right. And another one goes chopping at your legs. And misses. This one goes running this way, chasing after a 7-year-old girl. Um,
Okay, so is that all the goblins, or do we, or
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
it's
let's see how the
Ray's
goblin
turn.
does.
Oh yeah. There we go.
And misses the girl who's screaming shrilly, "Mommy, mommy, help me." I love goblins. They're so. All right. So far, the only thing they've managed to kill is the worm. Ray's turn.
Yep. Oh, that's what I was looking for is distance. 100 feet, perfect. Okay. Horse missile. Goblin chasing girl.
Okay.
I don't-
Roll your
that
damage.
is. Oh,
1d4 plus 1. 4.
all right.
Slam. Goblin staggers and is bleeding from the ears, but is still up.
Okay.
Merlin does. It doesn't matter. Merlin's hiding in Ray's cover.
Yeah. I forget
Harvey.
what Merlin's.
Harvey, we're surrounded by people in the goblins, right? This is a pretty full crowd,
Yep.
so he's not going to do crossbow then. It doesn't sound a good idea. So he's going to move up to where this goblin is here and take a swing with his great sword.
Misses. Armor class
Yep.
is 16.
All right. Yep. All right.
They're little guys. They're harder to hit.
And then Pip. All right. This is next.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pip is going to take a sling and shoot at the
All right,
the goblin
-4 to
by the guy.
strike, because it's technically in melee because it's trying to kill the little girl.
Yep. Pip believes in his sling ability.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, nope.
Nope. No, it's -4. Yeah. So.
Close.
Yep. All right.
Matthew's still
This is
here. In the
top of the
end,
order.
so Luna's up.
I'll chop the guy in front of me,
I
which means I
approve.
have to make a roll, which means I have to have my.
Oh, it's easier to pop out at this
Oh,
point. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just have
Use
the
both
characters you're
screens.
controlling pop out. And
yep.
miss.
Oh, they are.
Goblins
Yeah,
are.
they are both popped out. Goblins are squirrely. Oh wait,
Goblins
that's
are
at +2, so that's actually a 15
Yep,
because
16 is what you
Still
need.
miss.
favorite. Okay.
Yeah, you need 16.
Okay.
Goblin.
All right. And the wounded goblin shouts, "Pigtails, pigtails!" As the terrible, terrible song continues. Stop the dog and cut the horse. Goblins eat and take by force.
Even the goblins have a
And
bard.
the goblins may have a bard.
Oh.
Oh. And the girl falls bleeding at the goblin's feet,
Oh,
clutching at a long slash along her leg.
freaking goblins. Don't worry, girl. We have a bard.
The other goblin looks at Luna and shouts, "Drumstick!" And launches a furious attack on her left thigh. Yeah, nothing doing.
Not food. Not food.
I am not food. This
Bad
goblin's
not food.
brains leak out all over the. This goblin's brains leak out all over the ground. Yeah. And
yeah.
then finally, why do you have 2 turns? Finally, we will attack Harvey.
Hmm.
Dinner in a can. 18.
AC 19.
Oh, yay for the masterwork armor.
Yep.
That would have been painful. Raise up.
Um, Force missile again. Goblin attacking girl again.
Yeah, it's impossible to not kill the goblin at this on that one, and he just takes a force missile to the face and falls headless to the ground next to the screaming injured girl.
Oh, we force missiled his head off. I guess their heads are heavy.
Harvey.
Harvey is going to take another swipe with the with his battle. What does he got? Great sword. Yeah.
Yep. Oh gosh.
There we go.
He cuts the goblin in half at the hips, and the top half of the goblin literally looks at him as his intestines and inner organs spoosh out, and like gasps, "Cheer," and then falls down dead.
All right, and then Pip's turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Pip, how far is it to the girl? Can you make it to the
50 feet.
girl?
You can get within. You have a 20-foot movement, so you can go four squares, or you can do a full round and just be there.
Yeah, or you can take your full action to run and be there.
Be there. Yep. Wait, that's
Okay.
Yep.
Luna. Round 3. The goblin song continues. Goblins race and goblins jump. Goblins slash and goblins bump. As if prompted, a goblin climbs up on top of this roof and shouts, "Cowabunga!" and then just like leaps to his death and splatters along the, just hyper-stimulated terminally ADHD thing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna axe again, although I am thinking about smashing this goblin in the face with my shield instead, but he got an axe. for a lot of
Um,
death.
there is an Akira Kurosawa spray of red paint that hits the building behind you.
Did the
As yet
singing
another
stop?
goblin. No.
Oh, great.
Whose turn is it now? Is it Ray's turn? Or is it Goblin's turn?
You gotta find the singing goblin.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of goblins carrying torches burst into the square from another area.
Hmm. Oh, art goblins.
Don't know why it's so cute yet wrong.
I
Yes,
know,
that's
right?
the Pathfinder Paizo. The Paizo
I
goblins are
know,
exactly
love
that.
them.
Uh,
Oh, it's just so good. We're coming to get you. So
All
it's Ray's turn,
right.
right? Yeah.
It is another initiative.
Another initiative? All right.
Well,
okay.
I can let you keep your initiatives,
Oh, that's fine.
and the incoming no, that's fine. The incoming goblins will get 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the crowd dispersing at all?
If by dispersing you mean like Scooby Doo style, hands out in front of them, running and screaming, yeah.
That actually is kind of what I had in my mind. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Mhm. And from immediately among the little the little melon-headed pyros, there is a particular goblin who continues the hideous tune. Burn the skin and smash the head. Goblins hear it. You be dead.
Oh no.
And Pip
I mean, at
hears
least
the
it's
power of
mostly
magic
rhyming.
in the song.
Yeah, I know what Pip's doing after this, so.
All right, Luna.
Um,
You're on the far side of the rapidly clearing square.
yep. Um, I am going to. Oh, they are heading toward the building.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, according to the art, they are.
Uh, just make a decision and go with it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna run up to the steps of the new cathedral. Um, I don't know how high the wooden platform is, so I may have. Do I have to like jump that?
Why don't you give me an acrobatics? I only need like a 10. 21.
Okay, that'll
Yeah, you
do.
do that no-handed cartwheel right over the and continue your land,
Hope I
and you
didn't
take
just
your
use my
stand.
only night. Oh,
Talk more.
You take your stand right in front of at the top of the stairs. None shall pass. Right. So this is your "you shall not pass" moment.
yep.
Yeah. Ray is up.
Oh, there are goblins just poking out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like a good time for mage armor.
Ray casts mage armor, and his armor class goes up 4. Which is what, 19 or 20 at this point?
19.
19. Good. All right.
Temporary +4.
Harvey.
Harvey is going to what's he gonna do? He's gonna join.
Do you want to move? Do you
Lin-
want to move action for Ray as well? He's got 30 feet.
Yes, I do. He's actually gonna kind of hunker down next to the platform.
Okay. I might give him
Harvey.
partial cover.
Harvey's gonna go. Ooh, that's a good question. Where you want to speak? Harvey's gonna come over by close to Luna, on the stairs also. So he's probably gonna do acrobatics also. So.
That will impress me. If the paladin in medium armor manages that.
Oh yeah.
So he runs. He one hands his greatsword, does like the one-handed parkour little palm pass, face dive, right past it. Does a quick roll on the other side and comes up at his feet. Comes to his feet right next to Luna, ready to defend the holy, the holy site for honor. Damn, you guys are getting awesome rolls.
Yeah.
For
All right.
great honor.
We're
And
being
Pip.
epic
Pip
adventurers.
is going to heal light wounds again with the girl. So
That is totally tactically unsound and perfectly in character.
yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Give Pip 25 XP.
All right, there we go.
Is counter song a thing?
Yes, and Pip will be doing that, but he needs to heal the girl first.
Okay, I was just suddenly going. I was like, wait, which system was counter song in? That was a thing. I don't know when I bit my cheek, but it's really annoying.
All right. So the first goblin pyromaniac um, hurls his torch against the solid stone wall of the temple. It bounces back and hits him in the face, and he promptly catches fire. Can somebody roll 1d4 fire damage for our walking fire, our human goblin torch goblin?
I can do that.
3.
All right.
I got it.
He begins to incinerate himself, and he's down to 3 hit points. Another goblin. All right. So then this goblin runs straight up and attempts to hit Harvey, and he will get a +1 from. So he's going to actually try to use his torch, as well as combat maneuver, to light Harvey on fire. What's Harvey's combat maneuver defense?
Yeah, that would be. What is it? Where did I look for that?
CMD.
Oh, CMD.
Yep.
17.
All right. Survey says 10. So the Goblin Pyro pokes his fiery brand right into Harvey's breast, perfectly steel, solid steel breastplate, extinguishing the brand. Well, it doesn't extinguish the whole brand, but extinguishing the tip for a moment, and he just kind of looks at it and going, "Tin Can cheating."
Performance issues?
Goblin War Chanter continues his song. This Goblin Pyro here, gleefully sets a fire, sets afire the shop selling paper mache butterfly wings.
Hey, bad goblin. I just realized I'm wearing paper mache butterfly wings.
That was Pip.
We forgot about that. I don't know if that improves or detracts from my awesomeness. They probably have blood on them now.
Oh my goodness.
I go.
Ah,
Meanwhile, further over, one of the goblin has a whole cart full of moist, fresh cabbages. He keeps trying to light them on fire. And it's
Sorry,
hilarious
that had to
because
be
he's
done.
like, steam, steam, steam. It's kind of all he does for his 6 seconds.
I feel a little bit embarrassed that these are my chosen foes. Like,
Oh, don't
it
worry.
seemed so much more threatening when there were ships of pirates full of them.
Well, here's one of them. So one of them goes up, goes Cyclone, and attacks. '24 and crit
Oh.
confirmed. 8 points of damage.
Oh crap! I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Okay, I have hit points. That hurt. That was a very bad hurt.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did just mouth off about how useless the goblins were and how you felt like you were wasting your time having them be your favorite enemy.
I
did not.
did.
I did not cause the digital dice to roll that, but ladies and gentlemen, shall we review what we've learned about the Lord and his sense of humor? All right.
and the AI is listening.
The AI is always listening.
201.
Size! And comes charging after Pip.
Yep, yep. Oh wow, okay.
Sparky Boom Boom Man! And goes charging after Ray.
Sparky Boom Boom Man.
And the enemy bard continues his song. Chase the baby, catch the pup, bonk the head, and shut it up!
Right.
Luna.
Luna, I believe you can do something now.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Actually, we're at the top of the order, and it's 10.
Oh yeah. So
Shall
What
shall
say
we
you
put
guys?
pause
Shall we
on combat
pause,
and
or would you like to
and
finish
allow
this
the
fight?
rest of the party to play their own characters?
Yeah,
pause
weird,
it.
right?
Yeah. I'm okay with pausing.
Cliffhanger pause? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Yeah, good with that
I
too.
love goblins.
They're so much fun.
This is so fun. I mean, they're burning up the town and
I'm sorry,
absolutely just
but the God's gonna cut you down moment of like, I picked goblins. They're ow.
right.
Yep.
Then he just comes and like slashes right through an artery in my leg.
That's why you do improved initiative. Oh wait. So
That's who takes it.
initiative.
I need to
I
watch
wish
that
those
again.
feats. I wish those feats existed in 3.5.
Yeah.
And I got critical momentum, which means if I get critical, I get another turn. 5-foot steps.
Yes.
I love that movie.
It's so good.
Have you guys watched the third season? The third, not the other, but there's a actual That Gamers cast.
I feel like I watched
That
part
I
of it.
think it. Okay.
I can't remember. I know I watched some of it. So I feel like I watched.
Where like they're
I was
stuck
like, I
in
know
our
how
world. They're
Yes.
stuck in
Yeah.
our world,
Yes.
and they can't succeed at getting home because they don't have players. Because they're player characters.
Yes.
They're not players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I actually have not watched it fully yet, but I watched the previews for it because we, how we
Yeah,
are.
that looked interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
We're nerds.
everybody, church in the morning,
Yep.
and
Yes.
I think Kate, I think Heidi, you did an amazing job of generating your own quest hooks.
Yes.
So I'll
Yeah.
have to start buying those source books too. I'm glad you're on the slow XP track. Uh,
Yes.
Well, I could use some XP. Uh, but I feel like we got
um,
some really good story bits, and then also,
Yeah.
goblin attack.
Yeah.
one moment, and I will dish out the initial assault goblin XP, which is 135 for everybody.
Okay.
If you can add that to your NP your your APCs, your absent player characters as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Before you forget, Heidi, do make sure you took notes on your self-assigned quest and the
Yes.
fact that you're going to work off the map of the Wolfie Mountains.
Yes, I put that into my notes on my uh character sheet. And my Pathfinder quest is map the region. Okay, and then
Can you put in your notes, Peter, that Pip is standing guard over a helpless girl?
Yes. I can add that.
so
Yeah.
quest.
You
Yep.
guys almost made it through the rest of the Goblin Song. There's only so much they can call, so I'm gonna have to actually have the song end soon.
Hmm.
Oh well. Well, yeah. Welcome to Rise of
Plus,
the Rune Lords module, and this is supposed to be like day one, adventure one,
right.
and we've had like what 4 weeks, 5 weeks of campaign to get here. So
Yep.
I don't. I hopefully it didn't feel like a waste of time because I feel like it grounded the story in place, right, as this BF
Yes.
nowhere
Yes.
Hickville, and in time for your character's first adventure, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
you guys are better at T&D than me, so do remind me if I'm messing up the rules or anything too terribly. But I
No,
think
it's
that
been
covers everything.
Okay. Heidi'd be the one that would know more than I would. I just played.
Yeah. Well, I figure
read rule books for fun.
as long as I'm consistent in my ignorance, then it's still a balanced game. All right. Thanks everybody for
All
your
right.
time.
Thank you.
And this is
Thank you for
proof.
running
Those
a
of you
game
who are
for us.
watching this to get caught up, that I will torture. Wherever 2 or 3 nerds are gathered in the name of imaginary friends, I will torture them. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
God bless everybody,
Yeah.
and
All right.
hope
Definitely.
church is great tomorrow. And I'll have this up as soon as it's done processing. Peace.
Awesome.
Awesome.